Alright, so just a couple days ago, I had a TikTok video blow up with not 50,000 views, not 100,000 views. I'm talking over 1.7 million views in less than a day. Now, before we get into today's video, I'm going to show you this very TikTok video that got over 1.7 million views. Now guys, some of you absolutely loved it, some of you absolutely loved the Trackhawk, and some of you didn't. So in today's video, I'm going to be reacting to some of the best comments and most liked comments on my TikTok video that got over 1.7 million views. Now, like I said, some of you really like the Trackhawk, some of you like the wheels and the way it looks, and some of you know how fast it is, but some of you have absolutely no idea what this thing can do. So today we're going to be reading all the comments. Now, before we get into today's video, here on the channel, I cover everything Trackhawk, everything Hellcat, everything SRT. Here is my 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk, currently building the world's first ever 1966 Corvette C10 ZR1. But guys, I will be building my Trackhawk. I got my first ever expensive performance part coming from my Trackhawk, so it should be here within the next week or so, and it's gonna add 20 to 30 real horsepower, guys, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But guys, without any further ado, let's get right into these comments about my Trackhawk. This is crazy, man. I'm getting like 10 comments every like 5 or 10 seconds. It's going absolutely crazy. You can see I was just at 3,000 followers the other day. Now I'm almost at 10,000. You can see my video is currently at 1.7 million views. I got a couple at 30, 40, 50,000, 180,000, 200,000. But let's go over some of the comments on this video. So I pinned the first one, people who don't know what a Trackhawk is, clowning them. Yes, that is true. How don't you know about the Trackhawk? This is literally one of the most iconic vehicles that you can buy today. They stopped production. I don't know how some people have no idea what this is and call yourself a car guy. 130K for a mom car. You know what? I have to give it to Huge Nuts Henry, because this Jeep Grand Cherokee kind of is a mom car. You see people dropping their kids off at school all the time. They're going to pick up groceries. But that's the thing that I like about the Jeep Grand Cherokee and more of the Trackhawk specifically, is because you can go to the grocery store, you can pick up the kids from school, then you can hit the drag strip and then go skiing after. You got that all-wheel drive. Could have got a Model S Plaid. So if you guys are familiar with any cars, you'll know of the Tesla Model S Plaid. It's brand new for 2021. I think it can do 0 to 60 in about 1.8 or 1.9 seconds. It's actually a little bit more expensive than the Grand Cherokee Trackhawk. But people are saying, why didn't you get a cooler car? Honestly, guys, I would never get a Tesla. I think this guy, what did this guy comment? I can't find it, but this guy commented, oh yeah, man, the Tesla Model S Plaid startup is insane. The joke is, it makes absolutely no noise, and that's half the fun for driving a vehicle for me. 650 to the wheels. True, this does not make 707 at the wheels, it makes 707 crank, and this is how I replied to him. Alright guys, so a lot of you haters have been saying that my Trackhawk does not make 707 horsepower. So I'm going to take it to the dyno today and show you that it does make 707. Alright, so what does the dyno say?
Yeah, bro, that shit making 707.
I don't know, I thought I was pretty creative with that response. I thought it was pretty funny. Spend 130K and get a lighter and more powerful car that handles better. Lol. Now guys, yes, this is a big boat. Yes, this is like 6,300 pounds. Not the best handling, but I live in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and our winters get to -30 to -40 degrees Celsius. Now, we get tons of snow. Sometimes we're driving in literally 2 feet of snow, and we need a big vehicle to plow through. So if I were to get a Hellcat or a C63 or something along those lines, I would not be able to drive it in the winter. Credit card debt, credit card debt. Song from Family Guy. Yeah, I actually did put my Trackhawk on my credit card. I have unlimited balance, and they let me throw 100,000 on the credit card. Now, shout out to everyone who was actually nice on this video, because if you guys have not been on TikTok, which if you haven't been living under a rock, I'm sure you've been on TikTok, you'll know that TikTok is full of savage 13-year-olds who don't even have their licenses yet, but who am I to judge? Imagine spending 130K on a Jeep and still get gapped by an Explorer ST. False. 130K on a car that's Chrysler made. JC, there is so many better cars out there. You know guys, everyone who's saying that there's better cars out there than the Trackhawk, it's all personal preference, man. Like, some people would rather have a Tesla over a Bugatti Chiron. You know, and that's just completely irrational with my train of thought, but each to their own, man. Show your kids a picture of it when they ask why they can't go to college. Good thing I got no kids, I'm 21 years old, no plans for any kids soon. To get gapped by a boosted Civic. You know what, boosted Civics are pretty cool. Some of them are making like 1100 horsepower, but when it comes to resale value, they stopped making the Trackhawk. You can't buy them anymore, you can't buy an SRT or a Trackhawk new anymore. So when it comes to resale value, that's why I wanted the Trackhawk. It's an investment and a fun car, both in one. A boosted Civic, who cares? 707 horsepower seems a bit weak for $130,000. It got space for the homies in the back though, that's what really matters. You know guys, when you buy a vehicle like this, you're not paying all for the power. I mean, yes, you are paying for that big Hellcat V8, but think about it. 707 horsepower with factory warranty is actually amazing for around $100,000. If you guys take a look at Lamborghinis making 640 horsepower, say the Huracan, you're upwards of $300,000 for less power. So when it comes to power to price ratio, this is actually pretty damn good. I gotta ask, how long does it take to pay off? 16 Centurions is what I said, which is pretty true. So if you guys want to support the Trackhawk build, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up to support the build. Every like that you guys give on this video helps spread this video to new viewers, helping me to build the Trackhawk, guys. So make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, guys, hit that bell notification. What do we got? Probably the best investment. Honestly, guys, if you're gonna buy a vehicle right now, the Trackhawk or a V8 bi-turbo AMG is probably the way to go. Try 750 in my Mustang for only 25K. We're not going to compare this to a Mustang unless it's a GT500, guys. Come on. Sheesh. 130K, you could have bought a used Gallardo. Now, guys, if you want a car that will break down constantly and cost you tons of money, buy a used Gallardo. Tesla has 1,000 horsepower for the same price. No one cares because it's a Tesla. Could have bought a used Ferrari 458, maybe a salvage title one. I know Ferrari 458s here in Canada, they go for like 250 to 300K, so not true, but still get gapped by a 90K Durango Hellcat. The Durango Hellcats where I live are $140,000, so they're a little bit more than the Trackhawk, and I really don't think, is the Hellcat Durango as fast as the Trackhawk? Maybe by like, maybe it's slower by like 0.1 second, 0.2. We got one for sale for 82K. That's probably because you live in the States. I live in Canada. Smokey commented 560 wheel horsepower. I commented back factory warranty. Very true. Find me another car that will give you factory warranty with 707 horsepower. There's not too many. I could build something with 2x the horsepower for 130K. Congratulations. So a lot of these comments are all the same. I think the main point is a lot of people think that over $100,000 for a Jeep Grand Cherokee is a little bit too much cash. And guys, you know, I don't blame them. If I wasn't into Jeeps and I wasn't into SRTs and Hellcats, I would think 130K for an SUV brand new is just too ridiculous. But honestly, it's personal preference, man, and a lot of people think this thing's dope. So if you guys had to say anything about a Trackhawk, what would you guys say? What would your comments be to people in that comment section? I don't know. I think it's pretty cool, man. The quality for 100,000 isn't that good though. You can see that the seats are really starting to fade away. You can see some of the body panels are a little bit gapped here. Not the most well-built vehicle for the price, but man, what you're really paying for is this right here. Can you guys name another iconic engine like the Hellcat engine, man? I think this is one of the coolest SUVs for the price out there. Like, if you guys check out how much new AMGs are going for, the GLE 63, the G63, the GLC 63, brand new 2021, 2022, these vehicles are upwards of 160 to 170,000 Canadian, or about 130 American, and this thing for $100,000 Canadian is not that bad of a price. I also had a couple 18, 19, 20-year-olds say that this was their goal to get a vehicle like this by 21, 22 years old, but I do not recommend buying this vehicle if you do not have a passive income source to purchase it. Here on YouTube, I average about 100 to 150,000 views a month, and that roughly pays for the cost to have the Trackhawk, which then I use to support the channel. And that is the exact reason why I am so thankful that you guys stay tuned to the channel and hit that like button, because I could not do this without you guys. Now, the mod that I have coming in about a week or so, yes, it is carbon fiber, and yes, it's gonna make a couple more horsepower, but the most important thing, it's gonna make the vehicle a little bit louder. Can you guys guess what it is? If you guys have an idea, let me know down in the comment section down below. But I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, like I said, smash the like button, guys. Smash that bell notification, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one. Full Send SRT signing off. Peace.